shopwithsarah.co.uk. Thanks for watching today. I have an oversized Matchbox box for you today. This is really lovely for a teacher gift or just anybody that you want to say thank you to. So to open the box, you just undo the ribbon and then you push the box to the side and it slides out like a normal Matchbox. So I'm going to show you how to make this. I'm going to do it in a different colour. You want to start by selecting what you need. So you need a piece of white, two colours of card and some pattern paper. Now I'm going to make the base first. I've got my Sahara Sand cardstock here, and you want to cut this so it is 8 3/4. This is inches by 6 3/4. I'm going to do this in inches. If you'd like to know the centimetres version, it will be on my blog. And then once you've done that, so it's 8 3/4 by 6 3/4. You want to get your scoreboard, and it's very easy. You just want to score at 1.5 inches on all 4 sides. And just turn the card 90 degrees. Next, you want to get rid of some of this card. So you want to cut up one of the score lines to where the base of the box is, and then cut in like a V. So you're cutting out a triangle. And then what you want to do is get rid of some of this excess, because we don't need that, and get that and remove that. So we need to do that on all 4 sides. We cut up, cut your triangle, and get rid of the waste there. Okay, so now I'm going to use some sticky strip. You can use wet glue and you can use fast fuse, but I'm going to use my sticky strip today. Normally I would use a wet glue, to be honest, when I have a little bit more time for it to dry. So you can't really go wrong at the moment. And you want to score, make sure you get those creases nice with your bone folder before we stick this down. Okay, so that's the base, very simple. So I'll just say again, that was 8 3/4 inch by 6 3/4 inch, and then we scored at 1.5 inches on all 4 corners. And then we cut up our triangles and then remove some of the waste. So there we are, that was that. Okay, so there's the base. Now we're going to do the wrap. Now the wrap is made of cardstock, just to give it a bit more stability. And then the wrap is a full sheet of A4 cut at 7 inches. So it's is my trimmer, my Stampin' Up trimmer. My 7 inches is just on this arm. So I'm cutting down, cutting off 1 inch and 1/4 roughly. And then what you need to do is turn it landscape, and you need 2 pieces that are 5 3/4 inch. And that's one, and the second one. Now, because the A4 paper, cardstock isn't quite long enough to wrap all the way around the box, this is why I've got 2 pieces. So we're going to be gluing these 2 pieces together. So we have the scoreboard again, and we want to score, let's just check I'm doing this right. Yes, we want to score on the long side at the top at 1 inch 5/8. I can't say it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the smallest, the first smallest point after 1/2 inch. If you're not familiar with inches like me, whoops. So that is 1 5/8, and then 5 3/8. So this is the middle and the sides. So we'll just do the same. So 1 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 5 3/8. Thank you, scoreboard. Now we need the bone folder. And again, I'm going to use sticky strip. You could use wet glue or fast fuse. And I'm going to put sticky strip here and here. Just so placing it here will give it a neat sort of angle, right angle, when it bends around the box. That makes sense to me. I don't know if that makes sense to you. So it keeps it keeps the sides together. Bit of fluff. And the same here. I feel I'm doing this backwards. No. Okay, so you want to take the first 2 off. Oh, put my trim on the floor, scoreboard on the floor. You actually, I found this easier if I put the side of the card up against my scoreboard, so I knew both pieces were straight, and then I put them together like that. Okay, so instead of getting one straight and then one wonky at the top, if you use this as your straight line, you'll know that your wrap is going to go around your box. And then you want to fold it over and score. And then you want to score here. That's it. So you want to kind of have your wrap glued, as if you were going to glue it and score it, rather than glue it and then go to score and find it's not quite aligned. I hope that makes sense. So rather than glue it all down, score it first so you know that you've got it square. That's what I mean. Like so. So you just give it another press. There we are. So there's your wrap, which you'll find sits over your box nicely. Might have to give it a little bit of a wiggle. There we are, there's your box. So now we're going to decorate this box. So I'm using the lovely For Being You stamp set, which is available during celebration. You can get this for free when you spend £45 at the moment, and it's one of the new 4 that came out in March. So you might be thinking, well, I've not seen that one, I've seen them all. Well, Stampin' Up actually brought 4 more out, which was very nice of them. So if you love this, get it quick. Okay, so we're doing the sides here. So the sides are 5.5 inches. Let's see if it'll flow that way. Yeah. This is just a piece of scrap white card. 5.5 inches by 1 3/8. And you want 2 of these because we've got 2 sides. Now I've got my stamp on my wooden block, so I have used my Stampin' jig and already put it on here with stays on. So I want to get my because I want to get my stamp level on my card. I have a water brush and my Crisp Cantaloupe ink pad, and I'm just squeezing it while it's closed and then opening it, and now I've got a little palette so I can pick up some of the ink on my water brush. I just need a piece of scrap paper. Oops, I moved you. There we are. So I've just picked up some of the Crisp Cantaloupe ink, and I'm just going to do a very quick washy background. Sort of a watercolour look. It needs to be quick on Whisper White because the fibres peel away. So you don't want to get it very wet, it just needs to be quick. And I'm not too fussed if they're not the same, you're not going to get them the same. And that's it. Ooh. And now I'm going to use Hello Honey, and I'm going to stamp the thanks, the large thanks, over the top. So I use my Stampin' jig to line up the picture or the stamp, and use the handle to remember the corner. Line up my stamp corner and stamp, and that leaves you the image of exactly where you wanted it. Looks like gold. So this is kind of like a memory tool. Great, I love that. So I'm just going to go back over and take a little bit of Hello Honey ink off the ink pad, and just quickly, not really being careful because it's a watercolour look, and colouring in or giving a little bit of colour to the letters. Okay. So I'm going to use my snail, and my ladies laugh at me if they've not heard of what snail is before. When I say, oh, just glue it on with snail, they look at me like I've lost it. But it's actually like a double-sided tape on a mouse. So that's glues nicely to the side. And the same again. Okay, and then the top, I'm using the other side of this lovely paper, which the name of it, I can't remember, it escapes me. Is it Little Editions? Little Sunshine? I can't remember. I've done my homework. It'll be on my website, but it's lovely. It's basically for meant to be for boys and girls, but it's just lovely. It's suitable for any occasion, and I'm trying to work out what size this is. Here we are. The top is 5.5 inches by 3.5 inches. And again, I'll put that on with some snail. Just run out. That's better. Okay, so that will just stick on the top. Not sure which colour I prefer. I think I'm leaning towards the blue. I do like blue. Okay, and then I have some of the lovely stitched quilted cotton ribbon, which is just like a baby's blanket or something like that. It's just so lovely and soft and thick. What that does is that slides under there, and you want to put a little bit of glue under there once you've worked out how much you need for your bow. You just want to put a little bit of glue there, so you can pull on the ribbon and the box slides out. There is a right side and a wrong side to this ribbon, so just bear that in mind if you do get some from me. Right, so slide that through there with your box, with your Maltesers in. Let's pinch. I haven't got any more. I should have got two, one for me and one for you. If you wanted to, you could put a little finger hole here, but seeing as the ribbon is your helper to pull the ribbon, to pull the box through, I didn't feel that it needed one. But if you wanted to do one, you could do. Lots of lovely ribbon. And then you just want to tie a nice bow. Now you could put some flowers on the top of this or something else, but I just thought I didn't want to go overboard. I thought it was nice with just the bow and the thanks. But I'd love to see what you come up with. There we are. So you just need some ribbon scissors. Leave these tails quite long, because if you wanted to do it up again, the shorter the tails, the harder it is to do them up. So there we are. there are the boxes. Let me know how you get on with yours. Which colour do you prefer? Thanks very much for watching. See you again soon. Bye!